G'day guys, Bailey here from Gold Coast Boating Centre. I have one of the most fitted up 605 Extreme center consoles with us here today. Now, I've done a video on this one last year, but we could not let this one go out without showing you guys how much this customer has put the thought, time and effort of fitting this up exactly how he wants it. So it's got some great factory options on here, some great optional extras as well. If you do enjoy these videos, as always, subscribe to the channel below, drop a like, leave a comment. Let's jump right into it. Now, look how cool this package sits on top of this GFAB trailer. Now, the customer didn't want to play around with trailers. They've opted for the best, the GFAB trailer, 4mm C-section sheets, high quality components, all running throughout these rims and the braking systems on here, Ben. What a finish it just delivers on an extreme boat. It's customly designed for this hull, so as you drive in up onto this boat, it sits perfectly, coming off the boat, rolls off without a breeze, very easy to catch and launch yourself. But man, what an awesome finish to have on an awesome boat. We've got the big powerhouse on the back here, maximum horsepower, Yamaha F150. Now this one is the XCB edition, so it gives us the drive-by-wire control with the 6X9 Yamaha control box. So no control cables running through here at all. It's all digital, very smooth, silky smooth gear changes. You can find that rev range perfectly, but what an awesome motor. We've got the updated cowling, of course, on the new series, but we have got integrated hydraulic steering into here too, so we don't have that hydraulic ram out the front anymore. It's all built inside the casing on the motor there, so it delivers a nice clean look. We've got limited cables running out through the back here, but 150 maximum horsepower on this boat, goes like an absolute weapon. We'll take a quick little run in there. You can see there now just the sort of speeds that we're getting up to, but man, what an awesome motor, and I'd highly recommend a Yamaha F150 on this boat. Let's take a look at this beast. This is the all-new Garmin Kraken Force electric motor, and this customer's opted in for one on their center console here. Beautiful thing about this is that you can run it in a 24 volt or 36 volt configuration depending on budget and size of boat. So you don't have to buy different models. It all just happens all in one on the motor here. But this is a 36 volt setup on this one, delivering 100 pounds of thrust, which is absolutely mind-boggling. But it's an awesome setup. We've got it round through to our twin Garmin chart plotters up there, so you can chart out your course, you can click go, the thing does it by itself. We've got it sitting on this electric motor mount, which we've optioned in from the factory here, and then we've got a quick release bracket, so if you're done for the day, you want to take it off the boat, keep it in a different location, it easily pull that out, remove the motor itself, same thing going back on. But what an awesome addition, painted in the white so it matches in through the whole boat with the black as well. Awesome setup and a great addition to have to a fishing boat like this one. At the front in the bow, we've got a great heavy duty bow rail which runs down here, 32 mil commercial grade, running over here, extends over here. We can't have it here due to the electric motor obviously. Then we've got this anchor right up here, Savwinch 1000 SSS, which is the top of the range, full stainless construction motor. That lives inside this little well under here, nice out of the elements, but also you can stick a hose in there at the end of the day, clean it all out, drains out. So that's a great option to have when you're parked up on a nice sunny day, you want to have a little swim out the back, drop the anchor and you're good to go. For the paint on this center console, you can see we've got it in the standard white, which comes from Extreme, and we painted the targa section in a nice black just to contrast. It ties in well with the canvas material we've got here at the targa top as well. Then it lines back through with the U-deck at the top decks here, so it just ties in nicely, nice contrasting, and it's simple as well. It's nothing fancy going on and it looks mean. It just matches perfectly with the Garmin electric motor, and it's just a nice, timeless, classic look. So great option for the colors that the customers picked on this one. Extreme does a 5mm plate bottom on this boat as standard, so very heavy duty, great soft ride hull, 4mm side sheets too. So overall plate, very strong plate construction hull. We'll jump inside and we can have a look at the welds in a second, but man, Extreme, if you have never seen an Extreme in person, come check them out at Gold Coast Boating Centre. The welds are immaculate, the build quality is just phenomenal. Not a single section has gone untouched without being looked at. They do an incredible job building these boats, and that's why they ride and perform so well out in the water. So customers opted for the Extreme fishing setup here. Now we've got the two casting cages out the back so the customer can make the most use of the space out the back of the boat here. So it keeps you nice and protected inside here as well. If you do get the casting cages, they do opt as a rear boarding ladder, and that's both sides too. So you can enter in both sides, close them up, you got a full casting cage. We've got rod holder either side too, burley bucket, which we've added in on this one too. So just nice and easy, that can remove, chuck your burley in there, flows out through the water there. So it's all seamlessly integrated and a nice clean look. We got the 32mm bow rails, cleats off the back here too. Huge consoles on the 605 Extreme, so plenty of space for all your items. You got these removable sections as well. So if you ever have upgrades down the track, you want to change the sizes of your fish finders, etc., you can just get a new template inside here and cut it in. It's gonna look just as good. So we've got the two Garmin 8412s inside this section at the moment. So nice big 12-inch displays. You could even go up to the 24 if you want one big 24. Sure, go for your life. But we've got two 12s at the moment. One is running our Seakeeper ride. So I've done a full video on the Seakeeper ride system before, and we've got it on this Extreme. So automatically adjusts the roll, the pitch, all that attitude stuff right into this system here. So it's hands-free. It makes your boat ride like an absolute dream. That lives inside the Garmin system. So we can navigate back and forth depending on what we want to have. I like to keep it on the Seakeeper ride on this one. And we've got our sonar set up on this Garmin over here. You can swap this between maps and go charts here, get our navigation charts up there. Simple as going back to our sonar, traditional. Hydraulic steering. Over here, we've got our 6x9 Yamaha control box, flyby, drive-by control, so silky smooth gear changes. Let's put it back into neutral here, and we've got a start-stop switch built right into the unit. Start up our motor just like that. So moving over to what we've done down in the bottom side, GME VHF radio down there for your distress calls, Fusion stereo down over here, speakers down the bottom there. Gang switch panel, we've got 6 up here which control our items that we've listed up above. Yamaha CL5 gauge, so that gives us all the information that what the Yamaha is currently by fuel burn, distance to go, voltages, trim levels, fuel tank and stuff like that. Sav winch up and down, super easy control right there. We've got it out just anchored up at the moment. And there's our Yamaha kill switch panel here, more USB voltage, 12 volts there. But what a beautiful, easy, simple setup too, and it's nice and big as well, so you're not cramping in everything all together. Plenty of space. Got the glass windscreen at the front here, and plenty of grab rails just for like when those days do turn a bit rough and you've got some people on board with you. There's always a nice point to grab onto on this boat, so Extreme's thought about that really well. And finishing off with the seat, we've got this folds back and front, and beneath the seat too, great little storage spot here. We've got the customer's fenders under there, so just to make use of that space under the chair there. So on the roof of this Targa, this customer's even put in a flexible solar panel, which ties in nicely to the top of this boat, and it's actually delivering up to 150 watts of charge back into his lithium battery for his electric motor. So he can just extend his runtime for that bit longer out in the day. Just like today, you may as well use a bit of the sun's power to charge your boat. Extreme loves the customization, so if you've got an idea that you want to add to your boat, we can definitely try and help you out with it. This customer wanted a big front casting deck at the front of their center console here, and that's exactly what they've done here. You don't usually have this extra space here, but they've opted in for extra storage area, so you can chuck a few items up under there, and that actually stays up too. You've got these springs which lock into place. Throw your items under there, but what it actually delivers is a huge front cast deck. We've got the leaning post on this one too for the customer, so you can get right up into there, get your rod out there. You can have a nice big battle up there, feeling secure. You can use this as leverage, obviously. That comes out as well. And additionally, you've got more rods either side at the front of the boat here. Huge front cast deck, nice and safe with the leaning posts up there. Wherever you're offshore, you can grab onto here, hook onto there, whatever you want. But what a great addition for an awesome fishing boat. Step back down onto the beautiful U-deck flooring beneath. And that's just one of the options you can get with an Extreme 605. With the 605 center console, you may have seen this in the last video, but we're going to have a look at it again. This front seat area, cup holders either side, rod holders running down the side. You've got grab rails you can grab onto here. Nice comfortable seat, but also doubles as a huge storage area right under here. If we open this up here, folds out. Got the struts here which keep it into place. More seating area And under there, electric flushing toilet this customer's added on there. Just a great use of the space, keeps you out the elements. It's sealed off. We got the rubber running around here, so you know there's not going to be any water spraying into there at all. And you can close this down, lock it into place, and you never know it's there. In the back now, so we've got our casting cages, which we spoke about earlier, leading us through into this beautiful boat. Look at this mocha colored sea deck flooring, which the customers opted for here. Man, how good does it feel on beneath your feet? Plenty of grip, keeps the temperature out of the boat too, and just a great finish having these lines running through. Just gives the boat a bit of character, and it's really cool. Removable walk-through door at the back of the boat. Now it's brand new, so they sit in there nice and tight, but over time, there we go. So that comes out. But yeah, because they're so brand new, they just fit in there nice and snug. But you can put that into a little spot beneath the boat under here. It's actually got a little dedicated section for it. Keep that right there. Now you've got entrance into your boat. Live bait tank, that opens up there. You've got a nice little window. Flicker the switch on the gang, that'll fill up, and it reaches to an overfill point. But nice and out of your way too. So, and it's just a good use of the space. Not many boats know what to do with this sort of area. Put a live bait tank there, easy as that. Walking through, bait board here, 600mm wire with the chopping board here. Got nice little utensils holder at the top here for your knives. Rod holders, cup holders for your cans, and a nice little pull-out tray beneath there too. You can put all your tackle and your lures and your bits and pieces under there, phones, whatnot. Closes up, rotates, shuts off there. So in these storage hatches is how we access the batteries on this center console. So these open up here, battery on the right there. You see a couple extra bits and pieces, pumps and lines and stuff like that if you ever wondered. Another side over here, there's our left battery, isolator switch located in the left-hand side. So you jump in there at the end of the day, switch it all off, and actually that's where our Seakeeper ride system, the brains of it, lives in there as well. So we'll have a quick look at that in a section. But yeah, that's what these hatches are for at the back. On the port side of this center console, we've got our access to our knee switch hand wash. So easy as just coming up, bumping it with your knee, and you got salt water coming out of the side. Wash your hands off from any of the whatever you've been working on, and the deck wash down pump here as well. So if you've got it on the sides, mud, sand, wash it all out, back out into the ocean. How cool is having one of those on your boat? So leading us up through the decks, we've got 2 big cup holders on the sides for your drinks, 3 rod holders on either side, so 6 on the decks, and then we've got another 6 across the top as well. So 12 there, another 4 over there, and the 4 up in the front. So lots of rod storage, so when you're taking out all your mates, they've all got a spot to put their rods. Okay, let's have a look at running this F-150 on this boat. So start-stop switch, simple as that. And now this is our drive-by control box. So silky smooth gear change into gear, and we're good to go. Hydraulic steering built into that Yamaha F-150 too. So nice smooth steering, and along with my control box down here, I can find that perfect rev range. I can look at my CL5 gauge down here too. Currently doing 1100. I can incrementally just find that perfect range as we start to pick up a bit of speed. A little hole shot here, so 150 on the back, maximum horsepower onto this boat. We've got our Yamaha CL5 gauge down here. Let's keep an eye on it, see what we can get up to. Seakeeper rides in auto up there. Straighten out and give it a punch. So leap out the water, picking up speed. We'll trim the motor up a bit. With the Seakeeper ride, just delivers awesome grip. You can just have a look at just how grippy this boat is through the water, levels us back out. And if we have a look at this Seakeeper ride screen here, we can see what it's currently doing to keep our boat as level as possible. And it'll always give us a nice flat horizon, and it'll keep our boat nice and smooth as we go through some chop. You can see them working there. But man, what an awesome boat to drive. Absolutely awesome. So if seeing this boat doesn't want to make you get a 605 Extreme center console, then I don't know what will. But if you do want to find out how you can get one of these, jump onto our website, gcbc.com.au. Give one of the guys a call from the team. They'll be more than happy to price you up with something like this. You don't have to go as much as this. You can even go more, you can go less. Totally up to you and your budget, but give us a call. We'll catch you guys in the next video.